Good morning, guys. It's almost 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. What would you ask that I'm doing at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning? Well, getting ready for work and then CSCS. Yeah, the final round, round 5. Now, I was up actually a lot earlier, surprisingly. I was up around 5:30. Just sleep, you know. You don't usually get it. Just got a lot of new things ready to go. Hopefully I don't break anything this time. Alright, so it's 0 hour. We're out at Kayvon's place. Get the group ready to go to Cayuga. Girls ready, girls ready. Not ready. Not ready.
Yeah. You just, yeah.
Of course. Lord kids in there. Head out, go time. And zip ties. So of course, it isn't one of our trips unless someone breaks down. Well, we did. We were going on Highway 7 through Marmora and heading up the hill to the next town, and noticed Turin fell behind. Thought nothing of it, but then a few cars fell behind, so I waited. And I waited. Turned back around to find out Turin and the others huddled around his car. This cannot be good. What had happened is the way his aftermarket shifter is, a piece of it decided to break away and no longer allowed him to shift at all, really. So after fighting with it for so long, and many townspeople coming to see if we were in an accident or a wreck, some nice gent told us he could fix it at his place, not far from there. So we followed him and drove maybe 5 minutes. He brought in the CB7 and got to work, and managed to rig up a piece and make his shifter actually work and could go into each gear. We thanked him profusely, of course, and paid him with what we had, said thank you, thank you, thank you, and we were on our way yet again. Of course, getting there much later than intended, but we did it together.
There we go. Yo, what's good, Tina? Sonic! We're in Toronto! Like, we're always here!
Alright, so we did make it. There's the moon up there, looking beautiful as awful. Beautiful as ever. With the fire going.
What's up, Cams?
Oh yeah. By the fire. Race day tomorrow. Alright, so it's a beautiful morning. Out here at Toronto Motorsports Park. Ready as we can be, basically. The car's idling on its own now. I turned the throttle body up a bit, so now we're all good. Got the team over here chilling.
He's not here right now.
Got Bubs.
Yeah. Say, you dead.
Yo, GoPro through a GoPro, bro.
Yo, GoPro to bro. Oh.
That screen through the GoPro screen, though, guy.
You can't hold that with your mouth, you know that. Yeah. It's not gonna work.
Give me. Sorry. Thanks, G.
Yeah.
I can literally send it.
Bro.
Oh, I just flickered moisture on.
First drifting's at 10:30, so we got another hour or so to go. Just gonna relax until then. The swell got holy. Look at that.
Yeah, James, I don't remember what it is.
Beautiful day out here. So of course, after my first hit, they sent us right into tandems for practice during the day. And long and behold, I go into the second initiation spot right before the turn against the wall, and I straighten out. Ugh. The e-brake cable actually snapped off one of the sides, so I had to carry on through clutch kicking the rest of the day. It was a lot of fun, and this engine really proved itself. Of course, one of my best runs was during practice, but I was super happy and stoked that I was sideways all the way through. I just wish I had a little more gear in second. I ended up actually balancing the limiter exiting the last clipping point. Woo-wee! Of course, doing the trains, always so fun, especially being in the back, so if you mess up, it's okay. But, that's what might happen right here. What was I doing? Oh well, kind of went over a rotation and another one bites the dust. It was definitely a confusing day for all of us. We weren't sure who was up against each other, what was practice, what was competition, who was chasing, and who was leading. But nonetheless, I got thrown into a buy run, and it was my best run of the day. Later on, I was paired up with a 350Z, and we went through a few battles. Him and I definitely exchanged some good and bad runs that day, and this is definitely one of the bad ones for me. I wanted to make sure I smashed that gas so I'd get completely out of the way after I spun. And we made it safe with no contact. It was such an amazing day. I wanted to go on so many runs as I possibly could. They do say practice makes perfect, and I wanted to get as much seat time as possible. And I gotta say again, that new engine worked amazing that day. What a day. I was so happy and stoked on how well the car performed. I was giddy every time I got up to the starting line. Even at the end, I did a little burnout. It was amazing to have everything work for me for once. Of course, minus the e-brake letting go, but that didn't matter. But initiating towards that wall, flicking the opposite way, was definitely a lot of fun. The engine again ran so amazing, and the fact that I wound out second gear and I would spin my tires every hit that I started was awesome. And of course, the best of all, my friends being against the barrier cheering me on.
That last one, when you had your hand out, that was the best one. That was in my eyes the best one. F***ing sick. Literally, fuck.
All right, 1% battery left. So what a good day. Made top 8. Got knocked out by the yellow Z over there. About home time. Richmond Hill for Gabrielle and I. Home for everyone else. Cars are all packed up except for a chair. And that is the end of the season for CSCS. We'll see you next at Calabogie Motorsport Parks for ODC, October 5th.
You know, see there, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Probably gonna freeze to death. Who knows? Because it was snowing in April, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be my
See you there.
birthday then.